All right, boys, today I'm going to be updating my best value picks at every single position in Madden 24. This is like a step up above a budget beast. I just think you're going to get fantastic value at every position we talk about. Now, at quarterback right here, we are going to get started with someone whose price has tanked, and I still think he's an S tier quarterback in the game. Definitely Doug Williams, and he's down to 178K. This is actually just an insane price for Doug. I mean, you still get the quad stack for all 8 of your AP if you're like, you don't have a lighted up token. 92 speed, 96 throw power, 90s cross the board for actually has that traditional 4 release. This is a crazy price for what I think is a top end quarterback still in the game. Now for running back right here, this is one of my personal favorites. You could go someone like Peyton Hillis right here, but it's going to be Christian McCaffrey, not the team of the year, not the full honors card, but the 96 honors card right here with 95 speed, 96 acceleration. The reason why I really like this card is he gets that jukebox ability for 0 AP, which again, I just really like on the running back. Now fullback right here, you literally could go like Mike Allstott and just get like a big body if you are curious, or Reggie Gilliam too. I think Reggie Gilliam's a pretty cool card, so and a little bit cheaper, so we can say he's a little bit better value. Now for receivers right here, we got a good like mix of everything. So first one up is going to be like our tall guy. It's going to be MVS right here. Again, crazy price from 145 or 154K and 6'4" height, 96 speed, 90s across the board for out running. Like literally almost all these Super Bowl cards are pretty cheap right now, and we're basically almost building a 70 theme team on accident, just again with how valuable these cards are. So his price tanked. We also got another one of my favorite receivers right here that I think is super underrated. It's going to be Chris Olave. Again, he's at 139K right now. Big thing on him is getting that mid and elite ability for 0 AP. So we have a 0 AP ability on one of our wide receivers, another 0 AP ability on our running back, and something else that is really valuable is a receiver X factor. And I still think Deion Sanders is crazy. I am a big believer now that the yak 'em up X factor that he gets, other people like Dante Hall also get it. I think that is the most broken X factor in the game over Double Me, over Unstoppable Forces. I think it's actually insane. Maybe not over Unstoppable Forces. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but like this X factor is crazy. So this is what a lot of our skill positions are looking like. Now let's talk about tight end. So at tight end right here, I'm just going with someone that can do a little bit of everything. Really like Dalton Schultz, man. I mean, he's not the fastest, but he can get the quick juke and he can also run block too. So he's just, again, I think he's really good value, and I think he'll be really solid for you. Now offensive line, for the most part, there's not really great value across the board, but at left tackle, we could get Andrew Whitworth. Again, the Super Bowl pass card right here. I think this is potentially an in-game left tackle. If you do have a Super Bowl pass lighted up token, run Secure Pro on him for 0. This is my starting left tackle. You don't really need to upgrade. Now, at another tackle spot right here, Rob Havenstein is the pick, but he's 400K, so it's not really good value, right? So I went ahead and just went with someone that's good from a stat standpoint, but stats in this game really don't matter a ton. John Runyon right here just doesn't get Secure Pro for 0, doesn't get a 0 AP ability either, but he can be a right tackle. He can be decent, but again, the Unstoppable Forces might just go a little bit crazy. That's why I think maybe potentially if you don't have a lot of coins, or if you don't have a lighted up token on Doug Williams, I would recommend running Roaming Deadeye over Gunslinger on him, just so you can get out the pocket. Now left guard right here, this is someone that you could potentially get for free from the solos. Now left guard right here, this is someone you could get for free from the solo. It's going to be Joel Bitonio right here, and again, just solid stats across the board. No 0 AP ability or anything, but he could be potentially free. He could be your free choice from the solos. Now at center right here, we do have a 0 AP ability. It is going to be Josh Myers this time from the weekly wild card, and he can go ahead and get all day for 0 AP. So we can get a nice 0 AP ability. That's really all we're trying to do. Now at right guard right here, we could get Greg Van Roten if you're up to date with your comp pass this week. So that's already fantastic value. But if you can't do that, I also still like Larry Allen as well. He's a big body, and he's only going for like 90K. So he's again fits the mold for the team. And yeah, boys, this is what the offensive side of the ball is looking like. We got great abilities everywhere, and we have really nice cards. Like you can win with this team easily. Now switching over to the defensive side of the ball, I think with this team, you really have to embrace the coverage X factors, in my opinion. Okay, I think we don't really have the luxury of getting so many KOs on corners, safeties. Like with this type of team, coverage X factors, trust. Okay, so we're gonna get it started though with the secondary. At CB1 right here, we are gonna have Herb Adderley. So Herb Adderley right here, again, his price is tanked, 170K. You can get the combo of deep zone KO and mid zone on him for 3 AP. Perfect combo right here. He's going to be a beast for you, right? He's a perfect outside corner in my opinion. Now, besides that, okay, at CB2 right here, we are gonna go ahead and pick up Jair Alexander from the Genki Force promo. He's 276. Dream World, you'd be able to max him to elevate acceleration 3, which would be around probably like 500k. That would be the dream world, but even then he can get mid zone pick artist for 1 AP, but then he can get that universal X factor on top of that. That is what I would run on him. I would run that universal X factor, and he would just basically be a perfect corn right here that would react to everything. And 2 Packers right here. I guess we're making a Packers team theme, but anyway, so slot CB, guess what? We're already having the Super Bowl solid team. So at CB3 right here, we're gonna have Josh Williams. This is a slot CB role for me. He's 95 speed. Just put pick artist for 0 on him. Don't really recommend running a lighted up token on him. But now let's talk about the other pieces in the secondary. At free safety, very similar thing to what we did with what's called Jair Alexander. We're gonna do the same thing with Kevin Byard. We can run a pick artist mid zone on him, but again, the main thing though is the fact that he gets that universal coverage X factor. So that's 2 X factor players right here with Kevin Byard and Jair Alexander. Now this is one that depends. Do you have a present lighted up token or not? If you do, use it on Jair Brown, because now he can go ahead and get deep zone, pick artist, and mid zone in total for 1 AP. Perfect top safety. But if you don't, still the combo of deep zone KO and pick artist for 1 AP, fantastic value at only 215k. And again, now basically all these cards are going to go up at least 2 speeds, so now you're not really playing at a speed disadvantage either. Now let's talk about the front 7 though. Okay, so currently we have 2 X factors locked in. I would say at one of the spots you can go ahead and have Justin Madubuike right here, or Madubuike right here, and it really doesn't matter like end spot for me. Like you could even play him at defensive tackle, but you could run the unstoppable force on him for sure. Like you could definitely do that, and he gets that for 0 AP. You could run an inside stuff on him as well. I play him at DT if you did want to do that. And at another end spot, someone that I really like is Chase Young. He can go ahead and get that 0 AP no outsiders ability, good speed as well, and guess what? He's also a Super Bowl player. At defensive tackle, we are once again going to add another Super Bowl player, going to be Warren Sapp right here with 90 speed, 86 acceleration, still one of the best defensive tackles in the game. Kind of crazy how cheap all these cards are now. Now defensive tackle too, I'm going to add one of my another one of my favorite players. It's going to be Ed Oliver right here. You can get that no outsiders ability for 0 AP, so we could potentially go no outsiders, and inside stuff on Madubuike right here. And if you wanted to, you could go ahead and swap them out like this, and you can have Madubuike in the interior with Warren Sapp. It's really up to you. I'm just showing you things you could do. Now let's talk about linebackers right here. So on the outside, these are people that I also think could play defensive end if you did want them to. Mr. Monday Night right here. This is also a player that could have an X factor. He does get that dual threat ability, 94 speed, 89 acceleration, good pass rush, and also has good zone coverage, and also does get that lurk artist ability for 0 AP. So he's a versatile piece on the defense. And we got another one of those guys as well that also was a Super Bowl player. We got Leo Chanel with 95 speed, 95 acceleration, again, pretty good pass rusher, and again, decent zone coverage, gets that lurk artist ability for 0 AP. Now rounding out the defense right here, we got middle linebackers. We got Tremaine Edmonds right here. Now this could be a user for you, or if you want to elevate him to, I think you only need the first bucket, he could get lurk artist and mid zone in total for 1 AP, so he could also be someone that is a great coverage linebacker for you. He's 6'5", 250, 94 speed, 95 acceleration, great zone coverage as well. Very good piece on defense. And finally right here, we have another card that could be pretty versatile for you. It's going to be Wildman. That's only 100k right now. Wildman, he does, or Ray Nitschke, he gets that lurk artist ability for 0. Now what you could do, right? We have X factor on Kevin Byard and Jair. Other X factors, we could say either Mr. Monday Night with dual threat, Madubuike with unstoppable force, or Ray Nitschke with reinforcement. So what you could do, right? You know what? You're comfortable using Keith Bullock. We're going to play Tremaine Edmonds and Wildman as outside backers, mid-zone lurkers, and then reinforcement on him. Or again, we could go ahead and swap this dual threat on Keith Bullock, and he'll get basically every single KO. He's not gonna get every the reaction time of it, but if he's in the area, he will KO it. So I think this is a pretty effective strategy as well. Just again, is dependent on what you want to do for your defensive scheme. Finally, right here, we're gonna round out the specialist kicker. Just try to get someone with the slow meter. So Harrison Bucker right here gets slow meter for 45 plus and under 45. You can run Zen kicker and also focus kicker. Bang. Those are the two abilities. And punter really doesn't matter. Really shouldn't be punting like that, but we get someone like Bradley Pinion that has really good kick power. And yeah, boys, this has been my updated best value pick at every position. And it's kind of crazy because I would consider this a God squad as well, but just insane value right now. Like all the Super Bowl cards are very low in price right now. So yeah, boys, I hope y'all did enjoy this video, man. This was just me going over what I think is the best value card at every single position. If you guys did enjoy this video, you enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay updated with the best cards in Madden. If you guys do want to go ahead and see me either like grind with my No Money Spend team live or also use some of these cards live that are also on my God squad, I stream here on YouTube and on Twitch Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. To watch on the YouTube side of things, make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with the follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here because I rank the best cornerbacks in Madden 24.